Welcome back everyone. Today we are back on with the Citroen Relay. If you did catch the last episode, you'll have seen us take the engine out of this van. The engine was completely goosed. Now we have sent the engine away to the engine builder. Now we are having a replacement engine built for this van. It's a swap over engine basically, so we're going to put our old engine into the guy. He gives us a replacement fully rebuilt engine, but obviously all the ancillaries off our old engine have got to be swapped over onto our replacement engine, so he's kindly doing all that for us and swapping all that stuff over. So while the engine is away, we thought it'd be a good idea to get all this sort of stuff under here cleaned up while we can get access to it. So all these chassis rails, chassis legs and bulkhead and cross member and all that sort of stuff, while we can get to it, I thought I may as well give it a good cleaning off, give it a good jet washing. So when we put this nice new clean shiny engine back in this van, everything around it will also be nice, clean and shiny. So let's have a quick walk around the van. I'll give you a little bit of a before and after. It is quite manky, to be fair. You see the wheels are really dirty. The van itself is just very, very dirty. I mean, it's solid, it's just dirty. It's not been washed for a very long time by the looks of it. There is some rust just creeping through over the top here. Paint is flaking off, so we'll have to address that, but it's still solid, it's just flaky paint. Typical on a works van, I suppose. Same again around this side, it's just very, very dirty. So we've got some cleaning stuff out. I've got some really good stuff in here. This is actually an acid-free wheel cleaner what I've put in there, and we get this off those guys over the road, which is Tabor Valeting Products, and it's absolutely amazing stuff. So it's not a paid promotion this or anything, guys. I'm just sort of showing you how good this stuff is while I'm using it. Obviously we've got the jet wash out, so I'm going to plaster the van in this stuff, all the wheels and everything. We'll do the wheels and all the engine bay first, and then we'll go around the body and the chassis afterwards. So I'm going to put this on and then I'll take you for another walk around the van after we've cleaned it and show you just how good of a job this stuff actually does. So just because it's called acid-free wheel cleaner doesn't mean you can only use it on wheels. It can be used on other parts of the vehicle as well. I'll give that a little spray. I'm just going to get this on all the wheels first and get this stuff soaking into the wheels, and then we'll start to get it all inside the engine bay and stuff. there we go, all washed off. I think that's come out pretty damn good, to be fair, guys. As I was saying, that stuff does a really good job of cleaning the wheels and stuff. Now, also there is little bits of like tarmac and stuff that want to come off. I'll get some tar and glue remover on that, and there's some bits that want touching up. I think that's where the mirror has been smacked back and it's hit the body. But even like the chassis and everything's come up well good. Look at that. Well happy with that. Now check it out in the engine bay where we've just cleaned it off. It's literally come up like brand new in here. Everything looks absolutely mint. So how well is that going to look when the time we've got the new engine in? Like brand new in there. And there we go. That looks much better. At least it's a nice clean place to be now. By the time that's dried, that'll come out a hell of a lot better. We have got a bit of a hole in the floor here, which is very common on these vans, where your heel's resting in the floor pad, obviously on the accelerator pedal. I have got a full one-piece floor mat order for this. It's like a checker plate rubber, which covers pretty much everything from one side to the other, so that will tidy the interior up even more. Take you for a little look around this side. Same again around here. It's all cleaned up really well. We've actually got some colour back in the seat now. It was absolutely black. I think this passenger seat was actually worse than the driver's seat. These are absolutely wet through at the moment, but obviously once these have dried, again you can see they've actually got the colour back in there now. So once these are dried up, they will look much better, so happy with that. Door frames are all cleaned up pretty well. Again, there is some bits of tar that need to come off. I have got some tar and glue removal which I will put on at a later date and try and get this a little bit cleaner, but again, it is a working van, guys, so it's not, you know, it's never going to be pristine. But I'll take you for a little walk around the van after we've cleaned it all up. Engine bay has come up, as I said, pretty much like brand new in there. Absolutely split mint. So once the engine's back in there, it's going to look awesome. Again, the body of the van really clean. Chassis come up pretty mint. I've not cleaned out the bed yet because obviously all the parts are currently in there and there's a lot of stuff in there that needs to come out, so I will do that another time. But yeah, happy with that. Nice clean van. So I just thought I'd do a little bit of a video on the cleanup of this, guys, because the next time you see this van, it's going to be having the engine in. I didn't want to incorporate the van being cleaned up into a video with the engine going in, so I thought I'd get this done now while the engine's away, and then just do a completely separate video on the engine going back in, getting it all up and running, putting all the panels back on. So I didn't want to do a video with the engine going in and then all of a sudden the van looks dead clean and you guys are like, hang on a minute, is that the same van? The other one was well dirty. So yeah, that's done, it's out the way. I hope you have enjoyed this video, guys. If you have, please do give us a thumbs up. It really helps with the channel growth and it helps these videos reach a wider audience. Please also consider subscribing to the channel. Appreciate all the comments we've had on the previous videos. Thanks for the support, and we'll see you all on the next one.